Day 4 of our road to 2000 elo. Let's jump right in. So I am doing 15-minute time blocks. As you can see, I'm at 1387. So if you watched last video, you know I did fall a little bit yesterday. This has been pretty common. I mean, every single time I get up there in elo, I have tilts, and then I try to overcorrect those tilts by playing too much, and I fall even further down. But we're going to try and get a couple wins. I'm doing 15 minutes because I want more time to think, more time to talk about what I'm thinking, and hopefully, therefore, make better decisions. So we got a normal Jobava London. He's playing this, obviously not wanting me to do the normal Jobava London plan, which is to go for this pawn on c7. So he will likely develop his knight now that he played that. We'll see if he goes bishop inside or outside the pawn chain before blocking it in. Okay, h6 seems a little bit slow, but I see what he's doing. Just going to develop normally. Still seeing what he's doing with this. Either he'll block it or he'll come out. Now he probably won't come out, so I'm guessing he'll go e6, or he'll still bring the knight. Okay, so he is still going out. That makes me want to play f3, but my bishop's already out, which is generally... Usually you do this after, but we can change it if we need to. Do we go out? Because he might just go back. I'm just going to bring the knight out and just play normal moves here. We'll go short castle, kick the bishop out if we need to, and just play normally like that. So we are going up against Zura Gagaloev, who's a 1454, joined in 2023, actually around the same time that I did, January 7th, January 16th. Wow, cool. All right, so let's just go castle here. We're safe. Everything looks good. This is a different kind of position, though. Generally, that knight does not get traded for that bishop. So that light squared bishop's gone, his knight, and my knight is gone. So this will be slightly different than normal because I now can't get my knight like this, like I normally would do in a normal setup. Guys, you see this right down here, 10 subscribers. Let's try and bring this up to 20. If you like videos like this, hit the subscribe button. We're on the road to 2000. We're going to get there. It just, it might take a little bit of time. So bear with me. We're going to do our best throughout. And I think having a little bit more time, this should help. Okay. So he plays bishop d6. Now, oftentimes in the Jobava, we let them take here and being totally fine with doubling our F pawn so that we have more security with these two pawns going after this square here. But that's often because we have the knight there as well. So considering I don't, I mean, it's still probably good to have that extra protection of the center. So it's probably totally fine to let him take. And I think we will. I'm going to drop the knight back and go for c3. If he takes, we're totally fine to take. So let's see if he does. But all looks good. All looks good. Guys, it is a what's today? It's a Monday afternoon. Monday, May the 4th. May the 4th be with you. If you guys are Star Wars heads like me. I mean, I'm not actually watching any Star Wars tonight, but I love Star Wars, so if you guys are, comment May the 4th be with you down below. Yeah, see what he does. Okay, so we get castles. So pretty standard stuff here. We're just going to play c3, I think. Not seeing any reason why not to play c3 at this point. Okay, so we're going to go c3. I might have some kind of like pawn storms now going after this at this point after we get this break, which the break will probably be the next thing to do here. Go for the break. He probably takes. I take. But maybe we go here first, just so that we don't have to take with the bishop, but rather we can take even with the queen and get this battery here. Would be nice if he does take. So we'll see what he does here. Expecting some sort of queenside play would make a lot of sense, I think, to go for a c5 here. But he does that, taking possibly, but then he still has lots of pressure in the middle that I don't know if we want to allow him to have. So here, maybe just going here, prepping this looks okay. I think he's doing this, prepping this even more. We could look at b4, but that kind of seems weakening for me. So I'm going to just develop my knight here to g3, and I'm expecting some sort of queenside pawn push here, probably c5. Seems to make a lot of sense. If he ever prompts me to take the bishop, then obviously I'll just take the bishop. But if he does c5, actually he can't do that because he's left the bishop hanging. So that is a free bishop. That is beautiful. And a tempo on the rook. And I could even just grab this pawn as well. And if he takes, I can just grab an extra pawn, cement it in with b4. Now suddenly things look really, really nice, guys. So this is awesome. Now probably this is the next move for him. Not even sure if I need to even take here. Maybe I take like this and my bishop just has a home in his area. He might try to get rid of it like that. Okay, do I like this? So I do that. If he does this, I could even maybe go further and push, go after the knight, and go further and even push after this. That looks pretty okay. But this, is there some kind of pawn play here? Not that I see. This looks actually kind of fine. We're going to take it. And really our bishop is now just staring at the enemy position and trapping a lot of his pieces. If he goes like this, I don't even think I need to take at that point. But everything looks really good here. This looks really, really nice. Okay, so yeah, if he does that. So I was looking at this, because this, yeah, he has to move the knight. The knight doesn't really have any comfortable squares it can go. I mean, I guess it can go, no, here I just take it. The knight has no comfortable squares, really. It really only has these two squares, which makes it pretty passive. What if I went here and here? No, then he takes. Then he takes. Okay, maybe I just take on my free pawn and move the bishop back. Yeah, that looks like the best play here. Just cash in on the free pawn. We're up a pawn. We're up a bishop. That's definitely very nice. Okay, so what do we got here now? Rooks need to come into the game. Rook D. Obviously, I need to move the bishop first. So what's a comfortable square? I could go here. Trying to. Yeah, because here looks good. He can move the knight back, I suppose, to here, trying to get my bishop. Yeah, maybe I just go all the way back with the bishop. Yeah, this looks fine. Just go all the way back. Can he push? He maybe can push here. Yeah, I think I miscalculated there a little bit. I think he can just push. He might do that. Probably should have went here. That's fine though. Because we can just blow. If he does that, we can honestly just consider blowing up the position, going here, trying to get just a full scale attack. Okay. So he goes here. I mean, I can honestly take that. What does that do? He can go here and here. He's targeting this pawn. It looks like just a kind of one move threat, it seems like. But taking opens up the queen and opens up a file for my rook. So honestly, even though it's not usually good to trade bishop for knight, as bishop's generally a little bit higher value, I do see that this can be pretty nice for me because I am getting an open file for my rook and hitting the queen with tempo. Trying to see if there's anything better at this point to do. I'm going to take though, and we're going to go rook d1. Do I want to do this rook or that rook? I'll probably go this rook because I do see me pushing here at some point. So we'll go this rook d1, and this, hitting that knight, getting it to move, and really getting a nice attack here. This looks pretty nice. So I think we're going to go something like that. Let's see what he does here now, though. I do have something like this, targeting this pawn, trying to win it back. Or not win it back, but just win it in general. Does have to move the queen. Yep. So there goes that. I do have some kind of, no infiltration square yet because the knight covers. I could go here, trying to attack that pawn. He does something like this. Or this, trying to protect the pawn. As of now, he is also hitting this. So I need to pay attention. I could go for a double here and go like this, double up the rooks while also simultaneously protecting the pawn. That could be okay. In fact, that seems like the way. So we're going to play this and potentially double up the rooks here if he allows me to. He might just offer a trade of rooks, but honestly, trading pieces, I'm absolutely down. The game is already won. I just need to not throw it at this point, which I'm known to do. So let's hope for the best here. Let me know down in the comments, guys, where are you at in your road to 2,000? Because I know we're all there. We're all trying to push for that 2,000 elo. It's a big milestone. Let me know what elo you guys are down below. I'm curious to know. I know that around the 1,400 range is like, it's considered pretty good. Like it's probably like average. It's definitely the higher percentage in terms of the average chess player, but I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of people that are watching videos that are quite a bit higher. So let me know where you guys are at. I'm definitely curious to hear. But yeah, expecting this. He's really running out of moves, honestly, at this point. Maybe something like this he could do, trying to develop. Maybe he can't do that, obviously. Yeah, I mean, maybe something like this, trying to develop his knight, trying to get that in the game more. And also hitting my bishop. But again, any trade is totally fine by me. So yeah, I think we're really doing good here. We're really doing good here. Okay, so now he pushes. So that is my bishop is trapped. So it was still trapped. I noticed it before. I still didn't do anything about it. So I do have to grab, and I'd rather explode this because when he takes, that becomes a target. Right now it's protected. But then he could just go here, but I always have an escape route with my queen. So we're going to blow this up. Let's blow this up. Blow it up. Can't see why that's bad. His knight is now a target, and if I can double up the rooks and get my rook here, that's a knight for me. So here, if he pushes, I can maybe just ignore it and slide up. Actually, you can't push because I do have the knight protecting right now. So this doubling rooks here does look like the way at this point. So if I can get my rook here, that should be a knight. But we'll see if he maybe tries to protect like this, which he very easily could do. Maybe I go knight here in that case, takes, and I've got a queen in a very solid position. So far, so good. Now I just need to go for the targets. He's got multiple targets here. This is a target. This is a target. This is a target. This one will eventually be a target, but right now, focusing on these 3 pawns, there's some good targets to go through there. So he protects with the king. So this I can just straight up go here and check, and he has to take. That does look pretty nice. And then when I get my queen there, I can go rook here, and then I have some direct pressure on this pawn as well. So I think that seems pretty good. Or I could go check here. Check here. He can obviously hold, but I do think I want to get rid of that knight. So we're gonna give a check. We're gonna get our queen in there, and because I mean he's definitely gonna take that. If not, I'd be pretty surprised because that would lose him a piece. Let's see what he does. Yeah. So there we go. So now I mean my queen is just ready to attack. He might offer a queen trade of some kind, which of course is okay. Wait, what? Did I make a mistake at some point? Oh yeah, I lost my bishop. Okay, so now he goes for this. So this looks pretty good. Obviously attacking this, but he also can just protect it like this. I do have checks. Check here. I could also go here, attacking this pawn, but he then goes double this way. But infiltration, it has got to be pretty good here. So infiltrating this way. I do at some point want to create a loof by going h3. But yeah, this also drops this b1 pawn, b2 pawn. But then I, of course, would win his rook. So that seems to be totally fine. We're going to go like this. He obviously does not want to take that. Wouldn't make a lot of sense. I'm expecting probably this, or maybe this, or maybe even this. Could throw in this, block it. If I can get both rooks on this 7th rank, that's always pretty good. So got to keep an eye out for that. But how do I punish him for having all of his pieces helping him here? That's going to be the question, because I don't want to suddenly drop this without needing to. I also have just a check and I win a pawn. So this actually, I just realized that this looks really nice. But then he also, again, he takes this. So now this is falling. This is falling. Check here. Yeah, I mean, I don't see why I wouldn't do this. Check here. That probably pushes him here. He does that instead. Okay, that rook is pinned. So what about this now? This, he can't take it because then I grab it. Then I grab it back. Yeah, this is because he's pinned right now, so he can't do that. So this, he has to move. Is there a way that he can protect in some way? He could go here, but then I can just trade off both pieces, and I'm up very, very nicely. This has got to be the way. This has got to be the way. It's got to be the way. He's not going to take here. Wouldn't make any sense. He's going to probably play. Actually, he can't even go here because my rook protects. This is looking devastating for him right now. I think we're doing very, very well here. We're definitely up big. I don't see a way for him to save this at this point. Guys, first game on today. Not bad. I am doing some studying. So this morning I was watching some videos. Alex Banzea, I use him as good reference. He's a very good YouTuber, good coach. So I've been using him as reference, and I watched some of his Joe Baba videos, some Caro Khan videos, really just sharpening up the toolkit. I want to be rock solid with these openings. I know it's a big step, but I also want to focus on middle game, end game, and getting better at noticing different tactics and stuff like that, which is why I'm also doing more puzzles and stuff like that too. So it's going well. It's going well. I do need to keep practicing. If I'm going to bridge, okay, he just says, screw my rook. I'm going to grab this b2 pawn. That's very greedy, it seems like. So check, I would think. Yep, we'll go check. I think this is actually mate, almost. Very close anyway. Check, takes, check. He can't go here, or here, so he has to go here. Check, mate. That looks like mate at that point. So I think this is mate. I believe this is mate because he was here, now he goes here, and then check, and GG. Nice. Good game. Very nice game here. Let's go ahead and review that game. This looks really, really good. I think I did quite well. Pretty accurate. Okay, it was an 80%, 81. My opponent played with a 70. I had no mistakes, no misses, no blunders. That's always good. If we review this here, everything seemed pretty standard. So this took me out of my zone. Generally, I'll play f3 there in a lot of cases, but here I just go knight f3. And this is a different position than I'm used to, but computer likes it. I didn't mind it. Seemed pretty good. I left the tension for my bishop. He never ended up taking the bishop. It wants me to take the bishop, but I didn't. So here, yeah, obviously he gave up the bishop, which helped me a lot. So, okay, this was the play. I was thinking about this. So I would go here. He can go here. I take, he takes. And then I feel like my pawn's just not, okay, and push. He pushes. I can just go back. Oh, I can get here, I guess. Is that the play? Take, and okay. All right. Yeah, I mean, this is definitely not a bad position at all. But obviously I did this. I took, went back. So yeah, here right away I knew right away I should have gone here. And then after that, I can just go here. Okay. Yeah. And what if he still pushes? Oh, then I take the knight. Okay. Yeah. So this was definitely a move, but I went here, which always allowed him to trap my bishop, which inevitably he did do. I blow up the position. Yeah, he wanted me to go there first. Okay, I did see that too. I did see this as well. But then he goes, oh wow, he says, just get rid of my queen. Okay, so that was definitely the more powerful move. I checked instead. Here, going for this. Check. Yeah, that's got to be the right play. Yeah, here, it's just force me. Nice. Good game, guys. Let's get into the next one. Okay, game number 2. We have the black pieces this time around. What are we going to get? All right, we get an e4, so we do get to practice what we were practicing or what we were watching videos on earlier today. This does push me back into the 1400s if I can pull this out. So let's focus up and make it happen. We get an exchange Caro-Kann. All right, so yep, generally like to do this. That obviously looks juicy right off the get-go. He's probably going to play this though, I would assume, and just protect that pawn. I don't want to get greedy, but that does look pretty juicy. He's just letting me kind of have it here. Yeah, okay, so c3 comes. So we'll go e6, and general plan is here, castle, and in the exchange, I take if there's a knight on c3 in front of this pawn. But right now he's pushed it and there's no bishop on b5. So here we would hold the position or hold the pin, allowing this. If he's down for it, I'm down for it, but he's obviously not. So we're going to go knight f6, bishop e7, and castle, and we should be good. And we'll go for this minority attack here, trying to undermine the pawns. A6, b5, b4, getting the position open on the queen side and eyeing primarily this side of the board. In the Caro-Kann is usually what you want to do. I'm expecting him to just castle here probably. Knight, is his knight going to go here? Okay, so he moves bishop twice in the opening. So a little bit slow there, but that's totally fine. It does give me a slight edge, I would say, but we'll see. That just opens up his room for his knight to develop. I'm going to castle on the next move, unless he does that, in which I'll take. All right, so now probably this or castle. It's pretty much his only options that make sense here, I would think. To which either way, I am going to just simply castle. If he ever moves the queen away from this, I will just obviously take. Play h6 at some point so that I do not allow him to grab the pawn if he does something like that, because I do not want that. He might like slide back and try to create this kind of battery. Like wouldn't be surprised at that. So here he's just allowing me to open up his king. So I'm going to do that and that just instantly seems pretty good for me. My bishop's kind of staring at a wall here. If I go here, he can just use his doubled pawn to try and block me. Like it's tempting to shift the attack over to this side of the board now, but I just don't see a way to do it. Maybe here, go here. Can't play this anymore. But I think we just stick with our normal plan. A6, b5, rook goes to c8. So we'll start with a6. Bring the rook at some point. Queen is going to come out at some point. He is going long. Okay, so that makes me want to draw back and try and grab this knight, which could be good. But I'm just going to go with b5 because now we're just going to try and blow up this position as quickly as we can. Rook c8's coming in line with the king, which makes it trickier for him. So he's obviously going to get away from that, which I would expect. Bishop coming back. I don't want my bishop staring at a wall here with these pawns, so bishop's going to come back this way. If I can blow up the king again, I will, because his only move really is to go back now, or because he can't come in any other way, so he's going to want to go back here. Queen b6 or queen c7. Both moves seem okay. Okay, so he does this. What am I thinking here? Queen, or I can also go here. If he pushes, I can no longer take this. This was hanging for a second there. But if I bring the queen to b6, then I could, after I push this pawn. If he pushes, then I could take because my queen also would protect it at that point. If he takes, queen comes in line with the bishop. Oh, that would be really bad because then he has discovered check and I lose my queen. So that does not work. But queen b6, I still like it. I still like queen b6 or queen c7. I'm going to go queen b6 and then we're going to bring the rook this rook's going to come now because these pawns are going to march their way down the position here. Okay, so he's going there. He's probably going to look to maybe double his rooks, going for some kind of attack. I think I'm faster though, just simply faster, because I'm going to play this. Yeah, I'm going to play this. If he does this, I mean, I also have this, which then he has to take. I take. Rook comes in and we're looking pretty good. I could have played rook here first. Okay, so he goes here. So initial reaction, go here. What if he blows it up? Go here, goes here and here. So right now, I mean, or I could go here. This is also a move that just, I don't even have to move any pawns. I just have to block it with my bishop and I'll be totally fine. I could also go F5 forehand, or should I just go G6? Just go G6 here. I'm going to bring the bishop for some backup. I can go G6. I can even slide in this way. He might try to do something like this. I'm also still eyeing this up, but as of right now, his threat is a little bit slow. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh. Okay, bishop falls. I did not even think about that. G6 was the move. Wow. Tough move, guys. That was huge blunder. Huge blunder. I still have a really strong attack though. So I honestly still might be fine here. Hard to know for sure, but I still might be fine. This is actually a free pawn if I can take it, because he would then have to go here. But do I want that free pawn or do I want to cement it in? Like going, because if I go here and he pushes, then my attack is like kind of dying. But if I go here, okay, so he just does this. So here we just want to take with the knight. We want to take with the knight and take with the queen as well. Here and here, and then try and bring the rook in, and see if we can make something happen. This game is not over. That was a really big blunder though. That was a really big blunder. Really big blunder. G6 would have been completely fine. I just saw a threat, and that was just a panic for no reason, really. So just the way it is, the way it goes sometimes. This pawn can also march. Rook's coming in. I mean, this still looks really good for me. I think I'm still in a really good position. If he does this, then this pawn needs to come, I think, and just march its way up. But is it too slow? Like, he's going to start getting some kind of counterattack going. It's just a matter of what it's going to be. We're still fine. I can come back. Hopefully. We'll see. All right. Still lots of time on the clock. I'm expecting probably this, to be honest. I really don't, or this, like H4, H5. If he goes H4, I might have to play H5, but then he goes like this and this and this. Yeah, I can't, both of these need protecting, but as soon as I get my rook out, I might be able to escape with my king this way, away from the attack that's coming in, because the rook's coming no matter what here. The rook is coming. So he just decides to protect the pawn. Honestly, this pawn really wasn't in danger, so I'm not worried about that, because even if I did this, he just would have taken and had discovered an attack, and I would have been in trouble. So we're just going to stick to the plan and bring my rook, and he's going to play this, and I'm going to go A5. That seems to be the best thing I could do right now. A5, A4. Let's see. So he goes here, A5, H4, A4. He's kind of forced to react now. He can't go H5. Okay, so he doesn't even do that. He just does this. That's pretty interesting. Can I throw the queen off of the defense there somehow? I'm not seeing how. Okay. What if, so he protects that way. There's got to be some kind of, I could go here. No, maybe still A5, A4, A3. But then he pushes if I go A3. And then I just don't have what I need. Where's my mate? Where is my mate? It's got to be somewhere. Do I have a way to throw this queen off? No. I think it's A5. It's got to be A5 here, right? Or is it doubling? Doubling the rooks? Doubling the rooks is the play. I'm going to go A5. This seems like the way. He's going to go H4 probably. If I go A5, he goes H5. Yeah. I mean, he's playing lots of defense, so it's allowing me to play offense and not worry so much about my king, because he hasn't been really progressing on this side. Right now, he's just trying to guard his king, which makes total sense. It's tempting as this to play this. I cannot play it. It just loses because he just takes. Check. That's not good. It's pretty much mate at that point as well. Okay, goes there. So what is that doing? One thing it's doing is it is leaving his bishop undefended. He might be eyeing this, might be eyeing that. Could go, honestly, I can just keep going. Keep going with the pawn, keep going with the attack. It seems like that is my best option at this point. So we're going to go A4. If he does this, I can slide back. I also have this. If he does that, which he then has to go back here. Oh, wow. So yeah, this actually would lose, right? Oh no, he can't do that because guys, I need to see the board more. I need to see the board. I don't want to trade queens. I'm not really interested in that. What if I do this now? If I do this and he takes, then I take, he takes, and I take, and I'm actually doing good there. I get a pawn, he gets a pawn, and then I get a bishop. So I'm evening material at that point. So that actually is not bad. So this is honestly okay. I can probably do this now. Yeah, take the pawn. If he takes, then I'm going to take the queen, and I'm also going to go here if he does not take. Yeah. This I'm actually not doing so bad, honestly. Okay, so he goes there. Yeah, going back probably is my best bet here. Just going here. Maybe I can even stay on this line. I can protect my king more while also targeting that. I'm going to stay here though. I'm going to go here. Maybe this and no, I can't do that. This and this, maybe this and that. Yeah, somewhere there is a good attacking pattern. I just got to find it. He is playing very passively. Okay, so there's h4. That's been a long time coming. I knew that was going to happen at some point. So I have to just let him do that. So here, okay, a3, he does this, right? That's all he can do. That's all he can do to that move. Okay. What if I offer a rook trade here? Does that do me any good? No. I'm going to play this. Okay, and then there. All right. So now at least he's kind of fixed in there. Somehow I need to rotate my queen. I can go here and here. That honestly might be the way. But what is that doing? Because if I give a check here, he blocks. He just simply blocks. Okay. Should I just sack? Do I just go here and then sack? He takes check. He goes here. Check. He blocks with queen. Check. No. I'm going to go here though. There might be a sack. I just need to calculate. Okay. So here, let me see what he does first. I mean, h5 is coming. So, okay, so yeah, h5 takes, he takes, and then check. He will likely go this way, but he might not. I mean, he kind of has to because he has to. Actually, can he just take? If I check, takes, he just takes, right? Yeah, he just takes. Okay, so there's that move, which we did expect to come at some point. Yeah, so there's that move. Okay, so he is going to take, and I'm going to take this way. And so I can go this way, which I am going to do. I'm going to go this way. I can also go check and grab this pawn, which hits the rook. Does hit the rook. Wait, check. He goes here. What if I check now? Takes, check. Oh, wow. Holy crap. Okay, wait, hold on. Check. If he blocks with the rook, which he has to do, there's no other move. Then I can sack, check. He takes, and then I give another check. He goes here, but he's still protected by the queen. Dang, still protected by the queen. So I need to take here. He is going to blow it up now. Yeah, he's blowing it up. All right, get ready to run. Queen or king. This is where things are going to go sideways, possibly. He's probably going to blow it up. I know that's what I would do. There's got to be some kind of sack play here, man. There's got to be. What am I missing? I'm just not seeing it. If he does not sack, I'll be really surprised. So he'll take, check. I can go this way. That way he has no checks after that. Okay, so he's going there. Hold on. Check, takes, check. He goes here, goes there. Okay. And then check. He blocks. And there's nothing. Oh man, where's my attack? He's playing very solid. He's definitely playing very solid against the attack here. Maybe I go here at this point. I can also go here and just stop him from blowing everything up. Honestly, that might be a good idea. Yeah, we're going to go here. I don't want him to blow everything up now because now he hasn't done it yet. So now it probably makes sense to not do that. Here, yeah, I guess he always has this. Okay, hold on. Now I think I've got it. Check. He takes. Check. If he goes this way, then I make a queen, check. So he doesn't do that. So he has to go this way, check. He goes this way, and then check, and he can't block. This is my only chance. Let's do it. If he takes, then great. Then awesome. And then check. Is this mate? Oh my goodness, guys. This is literally mate. Oh no, it's not. He can just block like that. Shoot. I didn't see that. Man, yeah, that's GG. It's GG. And now I'm pinned as well. And all right, yeah, that's GG. GG's. Tough game. 1-1 again. Once again. Let's review that and see where we went wrong towards the beginning there. I played with a 79.2. Oh wow, and he played with a 77. So still played more accurate, and yet he still won. So normal exchange played most of the best moves or good moves, at least towards the beginning. Yeah, so he opens up his king. And so here the move is just break in the middle so that I can start going towards the king. But I do go with the queenside attack because he castles that way. It doesn't like this. It wants me to just go for the queen push or the pawn pushes. Mate in 4 here? We mate in 1. Oh my goodness. Wow. Guys, what happened? Okay, so I obviously did not do some good moves here. I needed to play g6 right from the get-go. Just stop all the nonsense. Said I tried to do attacks of my own, lost my own bishop, and yeah, from here I don't think I ever really had a comeback. I was playing some of the better moves, but yeah, that just wasn't working like I thought it was working, and it wasn't there. All right, well, that was day 4. Guys, if you liked the video, and we'll see you in the next one.